Okay, in this video we'll do another example graph using transformation, and in now the basic library function that we are graphing is the square function, which is f of x equals x squared. Now after going through the transformations and the library functions, you must now know the shape of the graph is what you see here. So to begin transformation in a coordinate level, I'm going to first pick the key points. Again, I'm picking 3 key points here. You can pick more if you need. The one key point is -1, -1, +1, because when x is -1, y would be +1. That could be one of the key point. The next key point I'm picking is 0, 0. And the third one I'm picking is 1, 1. Now, if I transform these 3 points using the coordinate level transformation for each of the transformation, I will be able to look at the final graph. And I'm drawing using the coordinate level transformation, so I'm not drawing each transformations here in the graph. Okay. So as I told you in the previous video, the order in which you can do the transformation is reflection first, if you have any. Then it can be stretch, compression, and the last one will be the shift. Okay. When I look at this given a function, I am actually seeing 3 transformations. So the first one I'm seeing is 3. This is a vertical stretch by a factor of 3. The next transformation I'm seeing is this -2. This is a horizontal shift to the right 2 units. And the third transformation I'm seeing is this 1. And this is a vertical shift up 1 units. Okay. So as I told you before, the first one I'm start with there is no reflection. So the first one I'm going to start with is a stretch by a factor of 3, which is going to make my function f of x equals x squared become g of x is equal to 3x squared. So what is the effect of the 3? The 3 will be multiplied to the y coordinate. Again, all this information is in that documentation that I have provided, concept map transformation. Okay. So first, the x coordinates are going to stay the same. So the key points will become -1. My y will change. I'll write that. 0, comma, y should change if it's multiplied. 1, comma, and y will change. So now I'm going to do the multiplication. So if I multiply 3 to 1, this would become a +3. If I multiply 3 to 0, that will still be 0. If I multiply 3 to 1, that will become a 3. So this is the transformed graph after the vertical stretch happens. Okay. So to this 3 points, now the next transformation is going to be my, again I can pick whether I do the horizontal shift or the vertical shift. I will do the horizontal shift. So this would make my function g of x equals 3x minus 2 the whole squared. So this -2, the effect of -2 is happens to the x coordinate. Therefore, the y coordinates will stay the same. So which means that point is still going to be 3, but my x will change. This would be 0, my x will change. And that would be 3, my x will change. So what do I do with the 2 is you are adding 2 to the x coordinate. The effect of on the coordinate is to add 2 to each of the x coordinates. So Negative 1 plus 2 would be like 2 minus 1, which is 1, right? 0 plus 2 would be 2. 1 plus 2 would be 3. Okay. And the last transformation is the vertical shift, which will make my transformed graph 3x minus 2 the whole squared plus 1. Again, because it's a vertical transformation, the coordinate that's going to change is the y coordinate. So effect of this would be adding the 1 to the y coordinate. So this is going to keep my x values the same. Again, my x is going to stay the same, my y will change. My x is going to stay the same, my y will change. X would be same, y would change. So what is the effect on this? Is you will be adding 1 to the y coordinate. 3 plus 1 is 4. 0 plus 1 is 1. 3 plus 1 is 4. So these are the transformed points of the final graph. So actually the negative 1, 1, this point, negative 1, 1 is now 1 comma 4. Okay, so this point is now 1 comma 4. 0 comma 0 is now 2 comma 1, which is this point here. And 1 comma 1 is transformed to 3 comma 4. So if you graph these points, this would be the graph of your final transformed graph. Hope you understood it.